Welcome back to another episode of Saving Grace. Today, we've got ArrDee on the pod.
Yeah.
Hello, ArrDee.
Hello. Yes.
Let me give a little...
Thank you.
That was a clap for those that are listening and not watching. How have you been?
I've been all right. It's hot today, isn't it?
It's
We was just saying it is roasting.
Yeah. I'm not made for hot weather either.
You're not? I love it.
If I go on holiday, I've got to be under an umbrella. I'll get sunstroke.
Yeah. I normally just fall asleep on the beach. And
You're one of those.
Just deal with it, innit?
People would rob me.
I've never been abroad.
Rob me.
I've never been abroad and not got like the squashy thing because I don't really back my top off and that. So it's just like red raw from down there and then just like
you don't use
pale,
SPF.
pasty stomach. No, I get a bad reaction. I get a bad reaction to sunscreen, innit? It gives me a little bit of a rash, so I just have to deal with it.
Not the rash.
Yeah, I get a rash, innit?
Okay, let's take it back. We're going back to Oliver Twist.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first song that I heard of yours.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, 10 out of 10.
I appreciate it.
Great times. You filmed that in Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Yeah, you know what? It's mad you say this. It come up, we filmed it 3 years ago yesterday.
Was that 3 years ago?
Mad, isn't it?
Sick.
Mad, isn't it? Yeah, 3 years ago yesterday. It was mad surreal, obviously, because everything kind of took off for me in such a short space of time. So I was still kind of like messing about with my mates and like going out and playing, like kick about in the park. And then the next day I've got...
Next day you're ArrDee.
Big video shoot and like people coming over and doing photos. And this was at the time where like, not like I don't like doing photos now, but I loved doing photos then. Like, I'd walk down Brighton Beach, like obsessed with it. Like, yeah.
Oh my God, if someone puts a camera in my face, I'm like...
You're not like it, no.
No.
But no, yeah, it was sick. Obviously, it's always nice to be like, I wouldn't say I'm the first rapper from Brighton, but I'll definitely take the crown.
I don't think I know
I'll take the crown.
any others.
Rizzle Kicks are from Brighton. Do you remember Rizzle Kicks?
Really?
Yeah.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, proper, innit?
Okay, fine. Only the best in Brighton.
Yeah, literally.
Love that.
Yeah, literally.
What is filming a music video like? Do you have the music on in the background or what? Because I need to know.
What do you think we just
I feel like
without the tune?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're just rapping it.
My video shoots are always a laugh. I feel like I know there are other artists that are like not harder to work with, but it's a little bit more serious. I'm kind of just happy to chill with the whole crew, and then there's extras and there's drinks flowing. It's if we're shooting in Brighton.
Get drunk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm allowed to kind of, if it's my video shoot, I'm allowed to do what I want. I wouldn't say drunk, but I'm allowed to have a couple drinks, like, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the extras and the models and that, there's definitely no complaints. There's no complaints from my side, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that is music.
No, yeah.
Okay.
They have to like, so they get it perfectly in sync. They play the song on like an iPad and it has like a countdown and they put like the camera up. They even have the little things like...
I'd be so stressed.
It can be stressful, especially when I've got a vision for it. I'm a bit of like a nitpicker, perfectionist. So yeah.
Wow.
Slight OECD and extra ADHD. So
not the extra ADHD. Do you have ADHD?
Yeah, proper.
Do you?
Bad, yeah. And not just like... A lot of people say, I've got ADHD because they can't sit still and they'll fiddle about, but there's a lot more that comes with it than that. It's difficult to deal with sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, I've heard this. Who did a documentary on it? Do you see Sam Thompson's documentary on it?
No.
Yeah, I had no clue.
Is he not from Brighton?
Is he? Why the fuck is everyone from Brighton?
I'm sure he's from Brighton.
Shagging constantly and everyone's from Brighton.
You know what? This has nothing to do with me, but I think 2 years in a row we had the highest young STI count.
You had to confirm.
It's nothing to do with it. Yeah, not like I'm involved, but all proud of it, by the way. It's something that I'm championing, but yeah, the highest STI count in the UK, yeah, for I think ages between 16 and 25.
I must go. Love that. You sold it to me.
Uni town,
you've charmed. Oh no, to be fair, uni. Did you go to uni? No.
No, I'd already not made it. I don't want to say I'd made it, but I'd made it. I'd made it. I dropped out of. I went to college for music. And then at the same time, I was like kind of leaving and like bunking the train to London, going studio. And then they called in a meeting and brought my mum in. They're probably going to hate me telling this story, but fuck it, innit?
What are they going to do?
Yeah, what are they going to do? Brought my mum in and was like, oh, look, like he needs to stay attending the college. And my mum was like, oh, but he's still doing other musical things and I'm still bringing that in. And they were like, yeah, but he hasn't completed his networking and something course, so he won't know how to navigate the industry yet.
yeah, that's how it works.
And then, obviously.
You just bunked it.
The rest is history. And then they shouted me and was like, oh, you've done really well. If you could just come in to take some photos we'll give, I don't even know if I should be saying, fuck it. Yeah,
Oh no, I slag off all my
they were like, oh, if you come in and just do some photos in the school and like show us how you made body, we'll give you the diploma. I ignored it because I was like, that's mad. Like I had friends that didn't even get let into the college and that. And then
I would have said yes.
No, I still ignored. And then about, 2 months later, I just got the diploma through. So I've got a diploma. Level 3 in
Is that legal?
music technology. I have no idea. That's why I don't know if I should have said it.
Yeah, no one go on Wiki and look at what school you went to. Otherwise, you've really
I don't know if it'll even be out there.
You don't need the diploma though.
Ooh.
I'll be honest with you. You're
get out there and do the footwork. Innit?
Did you have like normal jobs before?
I've had... Well, I used to... So like me and him used to run a studio together out of his flat. And used to split the money. But like we weren't making no money off it. We were like... getting food for the artists and like obviously doing discounts and just obviously we loved being around the music, so that was the main thing. And then I worked in a chip shop for a week.
I saw this for you.
You saw it for me?
Like humble beginnings here.
No, tell a lie actually. I worked in Amazon warehouse for a bit. That is the closest form of like torture I've ever been involved. It's mad. Like when you walk in and you look over, it's like everybody functions like robots. It's a 12-hour shift.
Sorry?
Like everyone's just like, it looks like mindless. Like it looks like something out of like a dystopian like Black Mirror. It's crazy. And you get one 10-minute break on your 12-hour shift, and it's from 10 p.m. till 10 a.m.
What?
Mad. It's
you're just packing boxes,
scanning, picking. Sometimes you have to like push the trolleys of like all these and I'm little and skinny.
I'd be fucked too.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling. And you're not allowed on your phone at all. Not allowed headphones in either. So you're not allowed no music, nothing.
I'd have been on my phone.
No, yeah, I got. Respect that's why I wasn't there that long. I got my 3 strikes like that.
Wait, so what's the weirdest thing you had to pack?
Do you know what? Yeah, to be honest, I didn't do much of the packing because I was young. You just do the, like you scan the package. I can remember still, I used to get home and hear the little noise that the beeper was making, yeah. And then you just like, a little box would light up, almost like a video game, and you have to like take it and put it into the right box and then scan that box.
Oh my God, you're in hell.
Yeah, stress, proper stress.
I'd love to do a little picking. I feel like people buy rogue shit from Amazon. Like I can imagine normal shift, there's one of those dildos that you stick on the and then like
just wrapped up in the shape of it.
Yeah, that's what I can imagine that being. Then you worked in a chip shop.
Yeah, so it was either 6 or 7 days.
Very Brian.
Didn't enjoy it at all. Obviously, I was like the new, I wouldn't call it apprentice, but I was a new kid there, and I ended up leaving because he had a big sack of potatoes, the guy, right? We're actually cool now. Like I'm cool with him, he's sweet. So yeah, he had a big sack of potatoes and it ripped out the bottom. And I've seen him like look down at it and look stressed. And then I've almost basically like seen the light bulb come up on his head, like, I'll get him to do it. So he was like, pick them up. And I was like, no, you pick them up. And he was like, you're he was like, no, you're new here, like you pick them up. And I just took my apron off. I was like, fuck that, I'm gone. And I'm not very good, again, I'm not that good at doing what I'm told.
I would have got fat as fuck.
I was slapping off the chips.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's crazy though.
Yeah, 6 days, yeah. That's the longest I've had what I'd call a 9 to 5, isn't it?
That's, easy. That's a bargain. I'd grow for years.
You think?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because also you get to see like what really goes on behind the kitchen, how clean it is. He dropped them potatoes on the floor and was perfectly happy to pick them all up and chip them, whatever you'd call it.
You have ruined my day because I did have fish and chips.
No, I love a chippy as well. I'm not going to call out the chippy.
I feel like it's fine because when it gets in the heat and stuff, it'll burn it off. That's
yeah, maybe. I don't know. When you're there seeing it happen, it's a bit. You eat it a lot for like the first few days. It's like everyone I know that works or has worked in McDonald's don't really eat McDonald's no more.
It's like whoever invented the iPhone
doesn't.
Dead.
Doesn't.
People, they don't use
do the
iPhones.
Technology and that. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them though. I will still be using my iPhone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it's all of that. I couldn't deal with that. Since becoming big, what's it like with girls? Spill the tea.
Elaborate.
Top shagger? Like, what's the vibes?
Top shagger.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's in the bars, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I enjoy myself in it. Obviously, I've traveled the world. I've toured Europe and I've toured Australia, and we've done fucking Malia, and I've done Ibiza about 15 times, and
just wept. Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've done Malia. Ayia Napa I've done about 5 or 6 times. That's quite fun. So yeah, I've had my fair share of fun. I feel like when I used to get asked this question when I was a bit younger, I was like, yeah, mum, then there was this one thing, and then and now obviously like my nan's tuned in and my mum's tuned in, so I don't wanna. I enjoy myself, innit? I'm young.
Okay, so I'm gonna set you up. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find you someone in Ibiza.
No, see, this is the advice I've been given not to do now, because obviously, so like my older brother, always gives me advice with girls. He's like, you like end up getting in a relationship with girls or seeing girls, but you met her in a club, or you met her because she was with da. So you need to start maybe looking elsewhere,
like a Mormon. Someone that stays home.
No, like see, in my head, yeah. But I'm like, how long is that going to entertain me for? I've got a very, very bad attention span, and I'm also quite bad with out of sight, out of mind, innit? Which it obviously isn't great.
Do you agree with that saying that it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission?
That's 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 something my old man taught me from young. So
love that.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me your type. Tell me, looks-wise and personality-wise.
I don't think, I have a type looks-wise.
Shut the fuck up.
And obviously, these men are going to laugh.
Immediately. Yeah,
these men are going to laugh, innit? Right. But out of the girls that I've spent long-term relationships with, none of them really look like each other.
Okay, if I had to build you...
Yeah, all right, cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Had to build you like a sex doll, what would they look like?
That's a weird analogy.
Thank you.
Probably base it on yourself, mate.
He's only human. Do you know what I mean?
No, I like bright eyes. They don't necessarily have to be
bright eyes.
Yeah, that's like
blue,
but not necessarily blue, green. You can even have like I've dated girls that have brown eyes, but like they're very.
You're so inclusive.
I'm so inclusive.
Yeah.
Listen, we don't.
Yeah, I love that.
But like, just like them eyes that are like just very colourful, catch your eye and that.
Right. Okay.
You know what? Body wise, I'm really not bothered. Like, everyone says, "Oh, like you are arse or a tits man." Honestly, if you've got a pretty face, that is a lot more what I'm into. I like a bit of intimacy, innit?
I come up to you, right?
Go on.
In Ibiza. I turn around to go get a drink.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Right.
It's giving door. It's giving laptop closing if you spanked me. Right?
Dun, 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 dun.
Are you still going there?
It depends on the impression you've left me with.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you would date someone with flat ass?
I was going to say something crazy.
It's just a long back. I'm like the pepperami man. Yeah, it's awful. Oh, it's actually a condition.
A condition?
Yeah.
100%. I'm much more into, and the man them will vouch for this, I'm much more into face because I've been with or dated certain girls and the man them are like, bruv, like,
fuck,
are you all right?
Right. That was rude.
Sorry. I'm not, it didn't come from me.
Crazy. Have you got with some mingers?
I feel like that is a very derogatory way to put it. That was crazy
from me, and I'm sorry.
And we're not going to let them clip that one and put me in it. You see? Not my first rodeo. I feel like everybody's standard, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And
you were so well PR'd.
I've never done no PR training though.
That was great from you.
But I know that if I said, I've been with bare mingers, I get home, my mum will backhand me differently. So
yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah. That's fair enough.
I feel like I've been with a range of women in how they look. They're gonna be people when they watch this.
No, compared to my episode with Johnny Carey, that was beautiful. He was like, I won't fuck a girl, she's got a disgusting minge. So like, honestly, don't worry, that was absolutely brilliant. Sensational from you.
Yeah, I can't really get away with that.
No, you can't, yeah. Right, ArrDee, I have prepared a rap for you. So there's this new app called Reclip, right? So obviously this app is taking over. It's massive in America anyway. Reclip records before you even start recording, right?
Okay, kind of like when you take the photos and then the live photos, you hold it down and it has like
there we go.
The section before.
You can leave it running in the background and you can clip the last 2 minutes of audio of anything that happens. So I thought I would use it to good use and I would record a rap for you, ArrDee. Okay? I know this is going to really do something for you because you're only human. So I'm going to play it to you. Okay? And I'm going to show you how good this app is because it's changed my life. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm a beginner.
Yeah.
But I thought maybe we could connect. Ready? Me and ArrDee are making ArrDee. Thank you. Big things come in small packages. Him. However,
If he wants it, I'll arch my packages for him.
Arguably, it didn't
I love
rhyme.
rap.
Almost near rhyme.
Right.
Rap loves me. If you want it, come get it, ArrDee.
Also, it's more like a love letter.
Well, I wouldn't go that fucking far. Humble yourself, please. And then I did one more.
His voice got me hooked. His
voice got me
Can't
hooked.
deny the truth. Want to collab with him in the studio booth. GK and ArrDee, a match made in heaven. Influencer meets singer. Wow, what a blessing.
Thank you.
So ArrDee, if you're listening, let's make it hot. Hit me up, boy. Let's connect the dots. I'm GK Barry. You know I'm down to turn up the heat. Let's run this town.
That was ChatGPT. What do you think of my rapping skills?
I've definitely heard worse. I've heard worse tunes dropped. By
Okay, that
certain
didn't
man,
fill me with confidence.
No.
You can't say that's like
But I'm saying there are artists out there
right.
that
Okay.
I've heard
Yeah.
that release music and it's like their
So
thing.
what
That's
you're
what they want to
saying
do.
is
You are better.
I should go into the industry and just start releasing rap.
No, that's absolutely not what I'm saying.
Okay, maybe I read the room wrong.
I don't think you should do that.
Okay, fine. When Philly was on the pod, he would always write down lyrics, right? And I just thought that's a bit of an ick, it's a bit long. If he had Reclip, he could just record it and he doesn't even have to worry about recording it because it records anyway. So I feel like this app would be really good for rappers.
Oh, right.
Another really good thing about this is, a lot of apps drain your battery. This doesn't drain your battery. It's coming soon to Android, but at the moment it's on iPhone. And I know you've got an iPhone, so you are set. If you want to try Reclip, tap the link in the description or the link on the screen. So are you releasing any new music? What's the vibe?
Yeah, we got a huge project coming. I've been trying to put it up for a little while now, but gets a bit technical because we got labels and loads of different loads of different people involved. Nah, but obviously you want to get it right, and like UK music and rap, it changes so fast and the climate and everything. But yeah, features on it in and outside of the UK. I know that I can't give a date, but I know we're dropping this month and next month, and both the tunes are just
What are they about?
Summer smashes. Do you know what? The first
If it's
tune
about me, you can say.
maybe the first tune's more about knowing how to party and having a real good time and almost being the best at it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, which I've heard. Word on the street is you like a little party anyway.
Okay.
And then the second one, as it kind of goes on top of what we were just talking about, is about a range of different girls and
A range of different girls.
That's all I'm giving you. That's pretty exclusive for this. I've
Jesus
just given you
wept.
some tea. That's all.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I won't be listening to that then.
Yeah.
What the hell? I thought we had some in it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you, when you write songs, do you just sit there and just go for it?
Go.
Or does it take you?
I think it depends. Again, he always says like a lot of inspiration for songs will stem off like we'll have a conversation about something, and my mum's she studies psychology in uni and that, so I'm quite yeah. So I'm quite into like picking people's brains and psychology. So I'll like intentionally have conversations about certain things with certain people, or we'll just be like bantering off the mandem. We might have one phrase like I got a tune called Hello Mate, which is like a little summer smash and that. But that come off the back of my UK tour. We just kept saying it on the tour bus, like waking people up like Hello Mate and just pranking each other and just doing too much on the tour bus.
Oh my God, do you have a tour bus?
Yeah, that was rough. I don't think I'd do it
travel
again.
sick?
I don't think I'd do it
No, I'm
again.
sorry.
I don't think so you know what? All the mandem had like, you have like the bunkers, it's like 10 either side.
it's
And
giving
they're like, you
prison.
couldn't even sit up. Yeah, proper. Like, can't even. No, I reckon it's still nicer than that. But, you not reckon?
Straight away, absolutely.
But I have a room, innit? But because everyone's thing's just a bunker, I have this thing, even though I'm an extrovert, once that like battery has run out, everybody just needs to leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
And my room became the hub, and this is like 16 days. People are showering, sometimes like once every like 2 days and that, because you're traveling 18 hours from one part of Europe to another. Yeah, it was mad. I don't, at the time, I'd been warned, like, you should probably consider just doing planes and hotels. And I was like, nah, like rock and roll, I want the tour bus vibes. And the tour bus vibes were lit, like the gal, everything that was going, the tour bus was mad, but
you can't shag on a tour bus.
I definitely beg to differ, but I'll probably get in trouble for saying that.
No, because I feel like, what's that saying? If the boat's rocking, don't come knocking. I feel like your tour bus would be rocking.
You can be on a boat as well, though.
Oh, I'll get seasick and have to put bands on. I have to have my sea bands on. So no way.
Well, you can't swim.
I can swim. No, you know the anti-sickness one?
Oh, right. Yeah.
I would be in hell.
What's that you just said? If the boat's rocking, don't come knocking.
Come knocking, yeah.
Does that translate to don't shag on a tour bus?
Well, I've made it translate to don't shag on a tour bus. And also, where are you meant to drop them off? What, in Sweden? Like, how does that work?
That's a story for another day. No, obviously you wouldn't no one's going to get, if we're travelling from one country to another, but sometimes you might do.
You have a little pit stop.
Yeah, 2, 3, 6. There's petrol stations everywhere.
Talking about being cuffed up, trying to impress your babes, let me tell you about HelloFresh and how you can use HelloFresh to impress any of your future partners. HelloFresh brings more to your kitchen and makes every meal an opportunity to achieve something delicious. What I love about HelloFresh is the fact that I don't have to trot about in any supermarkets trying to find me ingredients. HelloFresh comes straight to your door, delivered with all the ingredients numbered so you don't get it confused. Also, I'm often away a lot. ArrDee's in Ibiza. Do you know what I mean? He's a busy man. He's a busy man this year. So you can stop the boxes at any time and restart them when you get back. I've been a chef in the kitchen trying to impress my football girl. So recently I've been making the ultimate chicken tikka and rice. I've been making cheesy loaded sausages in buns and also chorizo patatas bravas. Discover the delicious possibilities with HelloFresh. Visit hellofresh.co.uk/grace60 and unlock more in your kitchen. Use the link to get 60% off of your first order and free dessert for the rest of your life. So once again, for free dessert for the rest of your life, go to hellofresh.co.uk/grace60. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring today's podcast. How many people are on your tour bus?
If we go for the Europe one, how many do we have? Me, Mooley, Oj, Jay, Tom. Was Naya there? No, Naya weren't there, innit? There must have been 10 of us on this bus. Then you've got the crew.
Security.
Yeah, then you've got 2 security. You've got the engineer, security. You've got the engineer, got tour management.
Engineer feels extreme.
No, engineer, sound engineer. Not
sorry, I thought you meant
tools.
The RAC.
Yeah, my DJ double. Can't forget the DJ, right? That was snide.
That's mental though.
Yeah, so it's a lot. And that's what I mean. When my room becomes the hub,
it's a bit much.
Yeah, and then I don't smoke.
Yeah.
Well, I smoke cigarettes, but I don't smoke. And then
Do you?
No, yeah, I smoke cigarettes, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Never saw that for you.
No.
Benson and Hedges.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then obviously we're doing Europe, so we're stopping off in cities like Amsterdam and all that, and it's this is a lot for me. But
I'm sorry. If I went to Amsterdam and did a brownie, I could not sit, Bruce. I could not sit on that tour bus. I'd be having a panic attack.
You know what? He'll probably hate me for telling this story, but my DJ ended up going to a cafe with the madam, and he had shopping in his hand, and he ended up smoking too much and just started getting really paranoid and was looking around everywhere. He got in the cab, genuinely thought the cab driver was kidnapping him, and had texted me I don't know where this cab driver's taking me. And I've got his location and that.
He's literally coming straight to
Yeah. It's 5-10 minutes away from the door.
That's why I don't think I could hack Amsterdam.
It's not.
I don't think I've got it in
particularly my kind of holiday. I prefer Ibiza, Ayia Napa.
What's the craziest thing that you can say that you've done on a holiday?
Obviously, did we say the boat story on camera? Because that's mad.
No, we didn't. Oh no, say that story.
Yeah. So obviously, I got this. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but we got this tattoo. And it's a boat with a crack down the middle, and it says, "They survive, we live." And basically, on my 20th birthday, on the actual day, I'd hired a yacht and filled it up with booze and boobs and planned on having a 6 hours. You know what's so lucky? This is important later on in the story. There was 2 options. There was an €11,000 option, and then an 18,000 or 16,000 euro option. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll go for the bigger one.
Oh, you went for the bigger one?
Yeah, because there's obviously laws in Ibiza and that. You can't, the time I went the year before, I got the little one, and then I rented out 2...
Tiny little speed.
No, it was still a yacht. You could still go inside and all that, but I had to rent out 2 jet skis and constantly have girls on rotation because there's a law on how many girls you're allowed on the boat. That's crazy, isn't it?
That's insane.
But,
one on, one off.
Yeah, no, literally, and had the man them switching around on the jet skis. But either ways. So yeah, there was a storm on the second time we got it, and the guy, Johnny Ibiza, he's like, yeah, don't worry about it, mate. I'll piss bigger storms than that. It's Ibiza, it's a little island, it will fly past,
Yeah.
Fucking sign here and give me the money. Got on the boat, everyone's having a great time, and then it was like, oh, you need to come in for a little bit because there's like a little bit of a storm coming. So he was like, cool, mate, the DJ decks are flying off the boat. We've got a couple of mates that are on there that have like dropped, knocked over 2 girls. One's been knocked out. Johnny's throwing up down the front. And then it's come up, we're looking down the map and we're trying to talk to him, the boat driver. What would you call him? The captain? The boat driver.
The boat driver.
And he's just like screaming back at us in Spanish. Can't understand the word he's saying.
You need the Duolingo.
And then we had one chick called Lucy who could understand Spanish, and I'm with my security. His name's Frank and he's from Birmingham, and he's like the most mellow guy. Like he never raises his voice decibel above like very kind. He's like, where's the fucking life jackets? Where's the fucking life jacket? Proper going mad, isn't it? And then yeah, so we've seen like on the map you have like the level of storm, it's like green, yellow or red. And we're right in the middle of the red. So he was like, right, we're gonna have to throw the anchor down and hold it out. So he's thrown the anchor down and we've just heard this snap. The anchor's broke off of the boat. So now we're rocking and there's obviously an upstairs and a downstairs to the boat. My other security is downstairs throwing up all over the place. Tables have tipped over, and he's sent me videos. He's looking out the window and it's just, you can see like,
he's in the sea.
You can see underwater, innit? I'm on the top level and it's already like, it's coming up. Like,
are you not scared at any point?
Shitting myself, but obviously scared. There's quite a lot of alcohol, so I'm trying to make a little bit of a lot because it's my birthday.
I would have had a bottle of vodka and a straw.
Yeah. So we're getting lit, and because it's my birthday and there's a load of girls there that I don't necessarily know too well. In
front of them.
I can't embarrass myself in front of them for one.
You're not ArrDee.
And for two, I'm trying to make sure that everyone feels that I don't want their only memory with fucking ArrDee to be like, mate, we nearly died and got knocked out by this boat and all that. And then yeah, it was rocking. And then at one point he was just screaming down this walkie-talkie and we couldn't understand anything he was saying other than Mayday. So then now that's when I've stopped trying to comfort everyone else. Now I'm starting to panic a bit. So I'm ringing people and that. And then we got off the boat. No, before that, sorry, he shut all the slider doors so that because the wind is going mad. And then at one point he's left like the wheel or whatever you call it, and they've got an emergency exit. Bear in mind, they've got their life jackets on. Yeah, we're trying to ask them where they are. They have not communicated where these life jackets are. We don't know. And he's left the wheel at one point, and then we've got off the boat. People are like kissing the floor, and then we've got back safely, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm chatting to him and I was like, how close was we to like capsizing? And he was like, there was 2 times that I left the wheel, and he was like, I was going to leave you lot on there and like dive off the boat. At one point, apparently we was at like a 46-degree angle. Like the boat was proper like that. And then, yeah.
You've made me clock, I don't want to go on a boat.
I would like proper, I went to Thailand a year after and like proper PTSD. You know, you have to get them little like speedboats between islands.
You got one?
But when you go from like Koh Phi Phi to Koh Phangan or like Koh Samui to Koh, you have to. There's no other way of getting, unless you're going to fly, which is just a waste of money, isn't it? But yeah, proper, like me and him, because he was there with me, laying, the boat's not that bad, isn't it? Like there's no, it's not like bad sea at all, but we're laying down on the floor, like gripping.
You've got your
like,
life jackets on.
Hyper, like all clipped up, everything. People are laughing at us.
The whistle ready, just in case.
Proper, like hyperventilating the lot. Like, yeah, it was crazy. We ended up not doing another one. We ended up staying in Phuket because they went from there to Phi Phi, and it ended up being like an hour and a half on the boat rather than 20 minutes. And I was like, I can't do it.
Did you enjoy Thailand?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it again.
You wouldn't?
Only because, so I went with quite a big group of people, 11, 12, and they're heavy cats in the sense of like they all love a party. And it was I thought I loved a little bit of a party. And we was there 10 days. And by like the 5th or 6th day, I was like, mate, I just want to go see some elephants and like
you want
feed some monkeys bananas and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's too much, bro. You lot are crazy, innit? So
yeah, but Thailand's meant to be mental for that.
Yeah, and we went New Year, so we had the full moon party on the beach in Koh Phangan. Do you know what was actually sick though? Because everyone travels there from all over the world, I was a little bit worried. Like I only had one security with me, and I've got all like these rowdy mates around me. Yeah. So I was thinking like, I'm gonna be too battered. I'm gonna, not even that, but just like people filming and just obviously it gets a bit wild. But it was good, you know. I ended up like just not much recognition, but everyone was just kind of enjoying themselves. It's a good vibe out. If you haven't done it, I definitely recommend it.
I've never been to Thailand.
You'd love it. 100% you'd love it. Yeah. I feel like if I went with different people, I'm not dissing them, but I'd probably want to go back. But yeah, they just went crazy with it.
You want to feed some elephants?
Yeah, we ended up doing it. Like I said, I ended up going to Phuket without them. So
on the boat.
No, we got the plane back. We was like,
You
no,
really
I'm not
did
doing
get
it.
the plane?
Yeah. For me, I was like, I'll spend the money. Because we kind of slummed it as well. I stayed in the hostel, like them 12-bed hostels and that.
forbid.
But obviously, it was everyone I knew. There was enough of us. It weren't like random people.
I was going to say, you could not.
No, yeah, that's crazy.
In bunk beds.
No, not even bunk beds, like just little thin single beds with like a sheet as a blanket. Like,
You like to rough it.
yeah,
Tour
like
bus, bunk bed.
Thailand. I feel like, you know, like all them like hippie kind of travelers and like, it has to be the vibe, man. Like,
be the vibe.
It's got to be the vibe.
Yeah, that's
trust me.
insane. Right, I've got some dilemmas here for you to answer, okay? You are a straight man, so you can give some
I thought that was a dilemma then.
different...
Yeah.
That is the issue here. Okay. Oh. Okay. These are not dilemmas. They are flirty DMs that people want to send you. Okay?
I swear that, what, as
Yeah.
in like real people or like you've made them
No,
up?
absolutely real people. Yeah?
I'll get them after. No, I'm joking.
I'm unsure after you read these, you're going to want that.
Cool.
Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Can I eat your shitter like an apple fritter?
Absolutely not. Do you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been asked this question by a couple girls and like man, them have discussions about it. I've done many things in the bedroom. Yeah. I have never let no chick anywhere near my arse, my gooch, none of that. I'm
ArrDee,
not
tell
on
me
it.
right
I'm
now.
not on it.
No, tell me right now. I've got a briefcase full of money. How much money would it take
Oh, to let a chick?
peg you?
No, you ain't got the money for that. You ain't got to peg me. No, you ain't got the money
Yeah.
for that. You ain't got the money for
At
that.
all?
You ain't got the money.
I say
you know
to
what it
you-
is? Me and bro have this conversation all the time, yeah?
Yeah.
All you have in this world as a man when you leave,
Is your arsehole?
is your balls, your word, and like your morale, like your character. Are you
Yeah.
a stand-up character or not?
Yeah.
And no, I'm not into that. So I don't think I'd go against.
Okay, how much money?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How much money for someone to lick your arsehole? I'm talking a swift lick.
Like 10 bags. A bag, 5 bags. I don't know. I do it for money, innit? But like, like just one lick. Yeah,
Just one lick. One lick is all it takes. Girls, now that I'm wifed up and I'm getting a little bit older, the wrinkles are coming through. You know, I'm wiser. I wanted to give you some big sister advice. I feel like you're all watching and you all secretly want to step up your game. So if you've got a business idea that you want to bring to life, or if you just want to start one up and grow one, you need to check out the one and only Shopify. If you don't know what Shopify is, it is an e-commerce platform that is revolutionizing businesses worldwide. What I love about Shopify is no matter how big or small your business is, it will be there with you every step of the way to empower your business and give you the tools that you need to successfully grow. Shopify is full of industry-leading tools that is going to ignite your growth. Shopify gives you complete control over your business or brand without having to learn any new skills or anything like that. Shopify will even get you selling across Facebook, Instagram, and even TikTok. And one thing about me is I love shopping on TikTok. I will buy absolutely anything on there. So it's amazing for businesses, no matter how big or small, to get your name out there and to get your products selling. Sign up to your £1 per month trial period at shopify.co.uk/grace, all in lowercase. That is shopify.co.uk/grace to take your business to the next level. Shopify.co.uk/grace, all in lowercase. I don't mean to be forward, but I'd love to spread your legs and taste your magic mayo. I'm assuming that means come.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
That was all right.
You enjoyed that one?
I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. It was a little bit vulgar. I feel like she should buy me a drink first. But
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're in Ibiza, right?
I was just about to say, that's an Ibiza line.
Yeah, the tunes are going. Wayne Lineker's to the left.
I'm on his table.
Dean Gaffney to the right.
My arm around Truman.
Someone comes over to you and says, fucking let me taste that magic mayo. Are you going home with her that night?
I don't know about going home with her.
I feel like that was a lie. Your friend's reaction.
No. I don't like. Yeah. What happens on O Beach stays on O Beach and all that. I'm gonna get killed after coming off the back of this, bro. I'm gonna have people texting me all sorts.
Well, do you know what? That's what saving grace is for.
Yeah.
Sit on my
Save me.
face and play hungry hippos. I don't know what that means though. Because surely you're like biting if you're hungry hippo.
Yeah, I'm all for like a neck nibble or a lip nibble and all that.
A lip nibble.
Yeah,
A little nibble.
like a little.
Love that for
What's
you.
it called? Romantic lip bite
Oh.
in the middle of the kiss.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I'm not in. I'm not on for sitting on no gal's face and getting anything else bitten. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're not I don't feel like you're very adventurous.
Couldn't be further from the truth. I'm just not into no arse play, innit?
Okay.
Like for my arse anyway.
Oh, so you do a different arse?
Yeah, I've eaten.
Okay, next one. Someone once messaged me and asked if they could shove a jammy dodger up my arse and eat it. Would you? Well, you wouldn't. But would you eat anything like a jammy dodger up an arse?
Oh, like from
Yeah.
someone else.
Hmm.
That might get a little bit. I don't know how. What's the word?
Unsure.
Hygienic.
Oh, okay.
That is.
I thought you
for
meant
you
kinky.
because I know, like whipped cream and strawberries and all that. That's a
Yeah.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but I feel like there's only so much you can put on your private parts before it becomes a little bit like a health hazard.
Yeah, thrush and all them things there exist. What's it called?
Okay,
BV.
you know what's going on.
Crazy.
Why do you
what I'm
know
saying?
that?
It's local. It's only there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Local is crazy. Local
there,
is
she's there.
insane. Yeah, I feel like no.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and like crummy, like that's like the crummiest biscuit ever.
It's like
It ain't even-
crumbs in your bed times 10 because it's literally in you. That's
Yeah.
absolutely
It's like you keep
awful.
sitting up and doing that, and it's just not going.
Well, now I've got that in my head. Thank you.
That's all right, my
You
love.
mentioned you went to Australia.
Yeah.
Tell me about Australia.
Oh, it's the best place in the world.
Really?
It is the sickest place in the world. It
Oh.
is so unruly and just like they don't give a shit. They are there for a good time. The shows
Are they feral?
feral's like sounds like it's got like a negative
Oh no,
connotations
feral's
to it.
good.
Feral in a good way,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like even I'm quite big on, not that I don't mind people filming parts of my show, but when I'm performing, I quite like it when there's like a good portion of the crowd that hasn't just got their phone out the whole
Yeah.
time. So yeah, and they're like that, like they enjoy it. The girls are there to just have a good time. There's not any buzz kills. There ain't the one friend that's like, nah. And it's just,
Yeah.
it's sick. And I feel like I've always said I could live out there, yeah. You see like what Wayne does now in Ibiza, I could do something like that
In
over in
Australia.
Australia. Like I could open like Littyland, trademark it now.
Littyland.
Yeah.
Land feels crazy. I feel like you should call it like Litty. I don't know.
Something.
Just rethink that name.
Okay,
I
cool.
think.
But I could do that over there because it feels, I wouldn't get homesick in Australia. Like the vibes, and obviously Australian culture is similar to England in terms of like how they party, how they drink, all that kind
I
of
feel
stuff.
like they're British.
Yeah, just a little
just
bit more
more
wild.
tanned.
And yeah, exactly. Because they have more sun and all that, the frequency everyone's operating on over there.
Yeah.
Everyone's just a little bit more happy. Yeah, obviously us as Brits, we're known to be pretty fucking miserable
Yeah,
in it
of
for
course.
like 80% of the year.
Helena.
Yeah.
What was Fuck February about?
Oh, you've done a little bit of research and
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
See, again, we're on neutral terms right now.
Oh,
No, I
was it
don't-
about your ex?
Like, do you know what? To be honest with you, yeah, I'll give you a little bit of tea. Obviously, there's things that come into it in a sense of like there's marketing and all that. So,
Yeah.
like that comes into play a little bit. But obviously, yeah, at the time, I'm going through things with the person that I'm seeing. We'd been split up for a little bit and then back on and back off. But
One of those.
again, I don't want to aggravate her because I've got no issues with her, and I don't feel like she has any issues with me at the moment. So I don't want to make it a thing where
Can I just say though, I feel like it's kind of a flex. Like if someone wrote a song about you, I'd be like, thank you very much.
She got a couple songs about her, like unreleased ones and that. I'm quite, you know,
Really?
Yeah, so I use music to vent. I'm not very good at things like therapy and all that kind of
So
stuff.
you just write about it.
No, not just about her. Like anything that's on my mind, I'm not that great at dealing with emotions either. The only ones that come on the surface really is like excitement and anger. Everything else in
Top
between
two,
just
brilliant.
kind of gets burrowed in and just stays there for a bit. So yeah, I use the music to vent it. So if it happens to be about something me and her was going through, or me and so and so, or like even like them things that we've gone through and done, like, and I know it's not going to come out because it might be too personal. I'll just send it, innit?
I don't know how you do that.
No,
No.
it's good for. It's almost like a journal, except I make it rhyme.
and everyone's
And it's
listening
cold.
to it.
Yeah, and everyone
Yeah.
will love it. Yeah.
I feel like, imagine being in a club and say you wrote like a diss track about someone.
Yeah.
Imagine being in the club and the song that someone wrote about you came on. I'd
Yeah,
have
like
to
what?
leave.
Like Back to Back. That's about, who's that about again? The Drake tune, Back to Back. Meek, innit? Yeah,
Meek Mill.
Yeah, like Drake's Back to
Is
Back.
it?
That's about Meek Mill, but that gets played in the club all the time.
I'd go home.
You'd have to, innit?
Actually go home. Do you know how embarrassing that people dancing to it and singing along to it as well? Have you ever wrote a diss track?
Yeah, I've done,
you?
yeah. I've done something of the sort. Anyway,
Who was it about?
I done one quite recently, innit? I mean, I've wrote a few. You know what? Funny you say it. We'll start from the beginning. But when I actually started like making music in Brighton when I was like 12 or something, I first was sending back and forth with a kid who went to a different secondary school that I didn't like. But anyway, yeah, I feel like the whole conversation of UK music at the moment is that apart from a select few, obviously you got your Dave, Sench, Storms, it's just become a little bit dried up. Everything's sounding same. We're not like topping the charts as a whole, as an industry anymore that we was before. So I decided to voice my opinion and say some shit to ruffle some feathers. I called out Strands and Nems. I feel like in terms of newcomers, there was me, After Body, and the only two really that I've seen like break in and make some noise and keep it going, because I don't want to go bar for bar with someone that's dropped like one tune and then
God forbid.
come straight
Have
out
some
of
respect,
it. Yeah. I got respect for myself in it. But yeah, I sent for them two. One liked it, the other one put some stuff in his story, and it didn't seem like anybody wanted to go bar for bar. I'm up for it, all for the passion of the sport. You got to remember, like, this is like essence of rap and hip hop, and also how I fell in love with UK music was when Chip and Bugsy Malone were going at each other. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember Young'un.
Yeah, Young'un got involved randomly. Sorry, that made it look like I was brushing him.
Yeah, you did do that. Yeah, fuck that.
No, this was hard. Like, no one can touch Chip when it comes to this and all that, even though let me not even voice my opinion too much. But, yeah, that's what I fell in love with. So it weren't even a thing like, I'm not disrespecting man's
Watch
lyricism.
next Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm not disrespecting no one's lyricism or bar game whatsoever. If anything, if I've named you specifically,
Yeah.
you should take it as a compliment, because I'm showing you the respect that, like, we could go at this and I think it could be a thing. But if no one wants it, innit?
Really?
Yeah. I think that's it. It could make UK rap fun again. Because apart from, like, again, when Sench does, like, he's absolutely smashed it, innit?
Yeah.
So when he's doing what he's doing, that obviously starts off some excitement. But apart from that, when was the last time anyone was excited for UK rap as a whole? It was me.
It was you.
It was me.
It was you. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is mental.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'll start doing instead of ArrDee.
They're going to clip a lot of that, boy. Fuck it, no.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're all right.
That. Last thing.
Go on.
One bit of advice for me to save grace. That is me.
I don't feel like you need saving. I don't really
That was a
understand.
pathetic answer.
I don't understand the question. What do you mean one bit of advice to save you?
This podcast called Saving Grace, right?
Right.
I don't know. My
You're a
life's
bit wild, isn't it?
shambles.
Yeah.
What advice are you going to give me to save grace?
I feel like I'm the worst person to give you this.
Yeah.
Because I like
don't
the
go on a fucking boat. Could be a great one.
Yeah, definitely don't go on a boat.
Yeah.
I like the wildness. I don't feel like you need saving. That's my advice. Stay doing you. Fuck it.
Wow.
Keep it going.
Write that down.
Turn it up a notch. Fuck it.
Yeah. I'll go and drown myself in a fountain again.
Yeah, do it.
I'll absolutely fucking do that.
Do it. You know what I'm saying? It's 2024.
He said what he
People
said.
love wildness, and I'm here for it.
Absolutely.
I'm here for unsaving grace.
Oh,
Yeah.
she doesn't need saving.
You get me? Don't
Just
save
great.
her. You don't want to be saved. Don't save her.
That was beautiful. Thank you for coming on.
So good. Appreciate you for having me.
Sensational. If you've been watching, give it a like, subscribe. And if you've been listening, give it a follow and a 5-star review. Say bye, ArrDee.